Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot Let's Play here on the Heavy PSX channel. Today, in the last episode, we picked up a green crystal. This is a colored crystal. This means we can go back to a previous level and actually use it to clear the level. The level in question is Jungle Rollers. We're coming back here now. The green crystal will allow us to go to a section that we missed before. So, let's just repeat ourselves again, considering that we have no fucking Aku shield. That's a bit bullshit. Anyway, let's get going. First off, hit the TNT box to detonate so it actually does count, which is kind of stupid. It's kind of like kind of getting hit by a spike trap, and it's supposed to be allowed. Like you're supposed to be hit by a Goomba, and then it's just, I don't know what the hell were they were thinking, and it was one of the dumbest moves I think I've heard so far from Crash Bandicoot, considering this game has a very interesting reputation, which was substantially ruined by frickin', I don't know, a game called Mind of a Mutant, which nobody speaks of. So anyway, moving straight on, let's carry on right towards the level. Now we're about to approach the area where you do need a crystal, and there it is. That giant green crystal, folks, is actually what you need to do. So, what you need to do is to leap up on the crystal, jump on there, and then there they are, the three missing crates. Now all we have to do is destroy all the crates here, for instance, like so. Destroy all the crates and move on. Well, the good news is we won't have to do this. By the way, if you collected all the Torna icons from the previous level, I lost a fucking Aku to a skunk? Jesus. Right. Let's detonate that, which works fantastically. Keep moving, as I meant to say. Yes, keep destroying the crates and collecting the apples for redundant reasons. I don't know, because lives are necessary in this game. What? I don't know. Anyway, keep going, collecting more items as we actually have these. Moving straight, destroying skunks and Bandicoot eating plants, which ate my shield. And the good news is, at long last, after collecting the green gem from the previous level, we finally have the perfect for level 2. That means we can move on to the next level. Indeed it does. So we actually only got one of those. Okay, let's repeat us. Let's go through the other levels and repeat ourselves. So, the Great Gate, we need a different crystal. Papu Papu. Native Fortress, we do need that. The Great Ripperoo, the Lost City. And now we're into the next level of the game, the Temple Ruins, which is going to be another long level. Indeed, but this is also another infamous level. This is easily one of the most skippable levels. If you miss this, and might I add, if you do miss this is the easily hard to forget ones. It's these two crates in the middle of the first level bit. But you now face opposition from snakes, spiders, and freaking lots of traps. In other words, everything in this ruin is out to kill you. This is what happens when you play this is based on a game in Australia. So, as I mentioned, destroy the TNT crates. You can actually die if you go towards the screen. You can technically die. That's kind of interesting, but not the best way to go through it, in my opinion. Not the greatest way to go through. Might add, you keep collecting the apples because they're basically like coins and rings. Yeah, speaking of that. You notice I've collected a shit ton of lives by this point. Let's move on. Jumping, we need to get to the right bit. Now we come to the more interesting bits, the platforming. This is what Crash Bandicoot is well known for, the platforming. Platforming that is challenging and interesting. Probably one of the only big positives of this game. The platforming is actually challenging when you get to know it. And there's our first spider enemy. They basically come down at this point, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm an easy guy." You can just jump on them and kill them. Kind of pathetic, really. By the way, when I mentioned that one of the episodes was a rip-off, I didn't mean Sonic the Hedgehog. If it was frickin', If it was Sonic the Hedgehog, then Crash would be really, really quick. But it's not. So I'm sorry, this is probably more of a Mario ripoff than anything. Well, actually, no, not really. Mario has power-ups, Crash does not. All Crash has is a spin and certain bullshit elements. That's all about it. That is a King Cobra. Not a snake. It's just not a snake. Anyway, this is a bit difficult because you now get flaming torches as these puzzles. This is where it gets a bit difficult. And when they get difficult, they get quite a bit dicey. Trust me. Now we get back to the more crushing platforms, might I add. The Aku puzzle is here, so you can get a bigger shield. Aku here becomes a very important character in the sequel. Actually, also, go through here. You'll find a hidden block, a hidden platform containing a shit ton of blocks. This is missable if you're not careful. If you're not like I am, trust me, this is actually missable, and you'll be forced to do this level again. Lucky for me, I'm very astute, so I can actually know where most of the platforms are. And look, and this is basically what happens. I never played Crash Bandicoot before, but this would have pissed me off because of this bullshit terms. I've heard it gets better in the sequel. In fact, I heard it gets much better in the sequel because actually it gives you a lot more, not only a lot more collectibles, but it's a more harder challenge. I'm gonna wait till I've beaten the first game first before I do anything. Speaking of beating first games, this is actually the closest I'm gonna be getting to beating a game in the PlayStation era, because this game is very short. Seriously, at the moment I am halfway done. So, and I've been to a previous level. I've just been go through more islands. So just remember, keep jumping through the platforms. Collect everything in sight. Might I add, get everything in sight. You have to get all the boxes, and that even means breaking out lives. You have no choice. You can forget the apples. The boxes is what you need. Because if you don't want lives, you can just spin through them. But to be honest, do you really want to waste the opportunity to spin through the levels? Anyway, I believe we're approaching the exit. I think this is the last one, and the bats are back. I'm sure. This is the final bit of the level, and I can see the exit right there. Jump on the portal out of the temple ruins, and a perfect. Yes, we've gotten 2 gems in this episode, 2 particularly easy gems that we can pick up. Actually, although one of them we have to pick up a green crystal to do so. And in the next part of the Let's Play thingy, Crash Bandicoot, we are heading towards the road to nowhere. What?